Welcome back to the Horse Racing Gamer Dynasty here of Gallop Racer 2004. I have to be honest, guys, it's been a while since I played last time. Probably 2 months in real time. Honestly, not much is happening. We're in the mid of summer. It's the GWS, so that's a lot. But you know what I mean. Like, we have horses that are going to compete, going to win. And then we have horses that we're really just trying to figure out what we're going to do with them long term. And just a quick thing for the community today, we have a quick survey in regards to horse racing games on behalf of the University of Arizona. And Nathan, aka Sketchy, we are good friends. He's been in this community for quite a while. This survey would be great if you guys could fill it out. It would only take 5 minutes, directly related to horse racing gaming and things that we've talked about on this community over this channel, things we'd want to see, things we like about horse racing games in general, and very helpful information that will go a long way into developing the future of horse racing gaming. So guys, the survey will be in the description box and the comment section below. And we'd really appreciate if you guys could fill that out whenever you get the chance. No pressure, it's there for free, but it does help out a lot. Without further ado, let's get back to Gallop Racer 2004. So, today racing will be this 5-year-old horse, Angel Hearts Double S, ranked 91 response, 95 heart. 9 to 14 is his distance. Procedure. No. Front runner. No, Procedure. I'm all over the place. Ignore me. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, and it's been a lot of time. See his ability, Spurt, last 1 leader, stretch burst. And yeah, 13 wins out of 17 lifetime starts, 9 grade 1s. So he'll be up in the Summer GP. Should be a pretty easy race to win if the class is not too competitive. I don't have any doubts in Angel Hearts, but sometimes that race can be underwhelmingly challenging, just depending on... I should say underwhelmingly, but you can look into that race and then see a couple of really good horses that make it much more competitive than it would have initially been. So maybe that can be underwhelming, but for me, it always reminds me just to look at it at a race that you should win, but don't underestimate the field, especially the top 3 horses that might be finishing there with you. And then we have Lockwood. He'll be up in the Altair over in Europe. That's going 12 furlongs, same age, so same class. He's carrying a handicap, 134 weight. This guy's a closer, great on the turf, good on dirt, as you can see. He really peaked 2 years ago, and he's still competing. Still winning grade 2s at 10 furlongs on the dirt. Still winning a grade 1 in February on the dirt at a mile. And then finished 8th in the King Cup Spring at 16. Obviously just wasn't really capable of handling that. Supposed to finish 3rd, so just kind of blew that one. Only 6 grade 1s for this guy. Keep in mind, guys... like I said, I need to cut down these horses in regards to the number of lists that we have, not actually in the means, but we need to reduce the size of the horses that we have. We need to, have essentially what would be the Pokemon version of an Elite 8 or Elite 12, Elite 16, whatever you want to say, right? That way, when we have to look at these pedigrees and eventually get down to these lines and kind of cut through the not so great horses in regards to their overall contributions to the pedigree long term. Like, we have some lines and some pedigrees here that were close to inbreeding, some that gave us maybe a bad health rating or a bad temper rating, right? That's what I mean by kind of cut those type of abilities out, essentially remove them, right? Whatever you want to say. Get them out of there and start to improve the lines overall. That's just kind of an example here with 4-year-old Colt Revenge, who really comes from a strong pedigree. So the fact that the health rating was bad doesn't make sense. Gentle House is completely in-game stallion. He's not a HRG original. He wasn't on this farm or anything previously. So I think he inherited that maybe from Gentle House or Butterfly Effect. I think Gentle House, though. Butterfly Effect has a pretty clean pedigree from my understanding. If we take a look here, yeah, Western Tiger and Irish Fleet. Doesn't really get any more simple than that. So that's what I mean. I just kind of want to get rid and just kind of weed and just kind of, like I said, cut some of those not so great stats and abilities out of there. And I'm saying abilities, not really talking about the actual ability, because we still don't know the second question mark. But for the most part, this is an okay package. Bears is on Lockwood, and that's the ability I was talking about wanting to get out of there as well. So, but again, it hasn't really affected us, so until it does, I don't worry about it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with, I think, everything here. In regards to breeding, gosh, like, let's just look and see what we have. Because, like I said, it's been a while. I look back at my episodes and my videos, and I'm just like, I do remember what's happening, but in the context of exactly in the moment, like how I was recording the previous episodes, no. So it's like it's kind of just having to come back here. So this is also why I'm saying, like, to remove that list, okay, just to have it be slimmed down in a way, okay, so we don't have to worry about doing this weird thing every year where we have to decide what horses we're going to let go and which horses we're keeping, and then we end up adding more horses, and then before you know it, you can't even make progress and cut down on just the time it takes to get through the game. That's going to be my message here, just because, again, like, there's so many, we really, I think this pedigree, this group of just various pedigrees, I think this is what we should start with, okay, as far as, like, as you can see, we have nothing for yearlings, which is good. We need to do things like this, okay? We need the space in between every other year. Like I said, I'm willing to skip 2 years. I don't know if we did. I can't remember. Let's see. No, we did breeding this year. Let's see what happened. So only Secret Ending and Little Vixen, and then 2 by Formal Opera for Major River and Crazy Hunter, which I think those make sense. And then Frugal Arc did not conceive. So yeah, if anybody's worried about, like, some of these mares, not like Formal Methods 5, we can skip a year. September Sky, she's 9, but I think we have at least 2 from her, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure we do. I think they're like 2-year-olds that are about to hit the track, or at least in that process. So I think they're in the process. I don't think we're not racing with them yet. Major River, again, she's fine with Formal Opera, so is Crazy Hunter. So we have these 2 are probably going to be amazing. I'm really excited. So we don't have to worry about that. Bay City. We have a couple we at least have 1 or 2 from her for sure. And she's only 7. Again, I think I can skip a year. I think at 9 is when they kind of start to hit that weird phase of, like, oh, the game will say not, you know what I mean? So that's kind of okay. I'll take a risk on that. Little Mine, again, she's 6, so I can skip a year. She'll be 8. I think she'll be okay. So I'm not really worried. I think, yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I don't think we have to worry about, we can skip 1 more year just to give ourselves a little bit more breathing room to really develop these horses and see, okay, like, what really, really strong pedigrees. And I have you guys voting on this stuff at some point, and it'll be easier for you to vote when you can see our horses, as opposed to, like, okay, there's just like 30 horses every episode. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no progress that way. And that's just kind of burning me out, and that's why I don't really record this game like I used to. Like, I need to make progress, so we just have to make the hard decisions. But Westwood Village, so excited for this girl. 5-star future, Diamond Planet Tigers of Stone. Yeah, she's gonna be awesome. I have no doubts. Like, it's already a shoe-in for me. And then another 5-star future in Stars Align, the filly by Secret Ending and Galaxy Star. Abigail, I swear you said we didn't have one from Galaxy Star. Like, or are you talking about another horse? So I'm like, we definitely have a really good one that's coming from Galaxy Star with Secret Ending. Like, I don't know if you think I didn't do it, but I swear you said it was this one, or maybe something else. But we definitely, yeah, Stars Aligned is here, Abigail. Okay. I mean, for what it's worth, she's your baby girl. So, but yeah, she's here. 5-star future. I'm excited. 4-star power as well. She's gonna be a monster. the star and Heart Legacy is going to continue as it always does. Like Galaxy Star and Secret Ending. Like, she's going to be like she's gonna be like, can't even explain it. Something in meteorology terms or whatever. Like, she's gonna be awesome. They're all going to be fun. I'm really excited just to see how they all turned out, because I would say this is the first full class, that I am thoroughly excited for every single one. I haven't said that all the time, but, like, they're all so unique, and all these horses are really, really fun, enjoyable horses I liked riding and working with in this game. So I think it'll be fun. All right, enough of the lovey-dovey stuff, right? Let's go ahead and get into the racing. Let's go ahead and check on the GWS standings. I always forget. Isn't it info office? Yes. Ugh. I hate that I forget that every time I don't play this game. It's so annoying. It's just like I don't play enough. So Rapid Blade, she's in first place in the sprint. Right. How did that happen? I genuinely don't remember. And that's the thing, when I race like 10 races an episode, yeah, I tend to kind of maybe miss over a race when I'm rewatching my film. I don't have time just to sit in like a library and like watch all my film, you know what I mean? Like, it just, yeah, life is busy. Eastside Band, I know she's winning the turf. I just actually edited highlight with her that'll be going up, or you guys would have already seen it in some sort of way. But yeah, it was literally the means of literally going through the edits, so that's kind of funny actually. And then Extreme Kick, ha ha ha. I just had to say that since I said it was funny. Extreme Kick in the dirt. I do remember battling with like look at this dirt class, insane. All these horses are really good, man. Some of the best in the game on the dirt, at least for what's on screen. There are others that just aren't racing right now, but like for where we're competing, yeah. Green Crystal, Arrogant. Green Crystal's our own, but still, like Green Crystal competing against Extreme Kick, who somehow has 2 more points over. Then you have Rare Emerald, Laughing Hawk, Big Show, like pretty competitive. So, but we just started, so not really worried. Oh wait, I just forgot. 2-year-olds are going to be acquired next month, guys. After these 2 races. You know what? No, let's save it for a surprise. Stick around. Stick around. Stick around. All right. Summer GP, like I said, with Angel Hearts, who's in our field. Silver Arrow, the only horse I'm really worried about. Marble Resolve, that's a sneaky one. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, but he's a closer, I'm telling you. Close race, not good, yeah, but if he gets that last to first going, I'm telling you, sneaky horse. Familiar Swallow, of course, good Bull Voice. Yeah, we should win this race, but Silver Arrow's good. And then in the outside here with Lockwood, Last Derby, that's a fair one. Desert Spring, General Pleasure. Desert Spring, why do you sound familiar? Have I raced you? Not recently. General Pleasure? You're definitely a horse I race. Are you the one I've been looking for? I swear I raced you. But I'm probably not going to be on here, and I'm not. And I can't race against you, so that's a shame. Or I can't race with you, I should say, because I'm racing against you. English, Eric. Well, that was English, just, yeah, all over the place. Alright, let's just get into it. Scarlet Jewel. Wait. I swear to you there's a horse I said I was looking for. Is it Scarlet? No, I wouldn't have... You know, it doesn't matter, does it? Alright, let's finally get into it. Let me guess, Nielsen? No, Newman. Would you be as... No, why would I race you on that? And let me guess who you're racing on. So, and you're racing on the in his prime Silver Arrow. Like, Newman is such a... He's so weird now. He only challenges me on, like, the best horses when I'm clearly, like, at a disadvantage. He used to actually give me relatively fair challenges. Like, we used to be friends. It's like Tanaka. Like, they annoy me now. Genuinely. Angel Hearts is up in the Summer GP. We talked about it. So it did finish 8th, though. Well, that's expected. Silver Arrow is the horse to be. Comet Inspector. That's our horse that we lost. Let's go check out Comet Inspector, actually. I still can't, like, okay, the stamina I understand for 11 furlongs, but, like, okay, we're not as fast. The power rating is still decent enough to be respected. The heart is still there. Right, okay. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Common Inspector. Who are you by? Gentle House and Black Ruby. Yeah, this was just a weird horse I couldn't figure out, and that happens like that's the thing as well with like so much breeding. I get horses like that. It's just like, okay, you're just one of those like experimental anomalies I can't figure out. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to do my best with Angel Hearts, right? I feel like they're basing that purely based off of the speed and the stamina alone, not like the track record. Angel Hearts is, I think, his last 3 were 5th, 1st, and 4th. So, 8th is like, alright. X Factor, I think we, don't know if we said that with X Factor or someone else. When I say someone else, I mean previously in the game, but can't remember. Good start here for Angel Hearts. Hopefully we're off good. Nice, clean. 11 furlongs, and we can just kind of tail. I recognize my old silk somewhere. Not in Roman Spring. Where are they? Right there in the middle. The yellow moon-looking circle with the purple hood. That's Common Inspector. Second favorite, too. I'm gonna need to start recording these individual moments with our former horses. Sometimes I forget because, again, these episodes are so long. I race so many times. I just don't have the time to individually sort. Alright, we cannot lose our positioning here with Angel. Good ride, though. 6 furlongs left to go. It's always smooth sailing with Angel Hearts. Always. Like, this guy gives me no problems ever. He responds, and that's the great thing about a horse with a really high response rating, still in the red at 91. He can really go wherever you want him to go. And that, I think, is still my advantage with him. But seriously, if you get a horse with a good response rating, don't, like, neglect it. I think that's underrated. I don't hear people talk about that as much. It's always the speed or the stamina, but, like, the response rating is also really, really crucial here. Okay, I'm gonna get Angel Hearts in a nice little run. I think we have last corner leader, so... Are we gonna get it? No. Let the 9 get there on the inside. Who is that? Bold Voice. Angel Hearts is making a good run here. Power rating should still help us uphill. Will the stamina help us? Come on, Angel. Let's go, boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, 8th place, my bleep, 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 like, just explit, like, 8th. Angel Hearts is still good enough to finish 2nd. I lost that race because I didn't hit last corner leader there, and I allowed Bold Voice. Hats off to Amora and Bold Voice. Like, and that's, yeah, I kind of overlooked that horse. Yeah, Silver Arrow finished 6th. Common Inspector 4th. We need to watch that again. Angel Hearts finished 2nd. That's why I said, like, 8th. I'm like, okay, right. They're basing that purely off the speed and the stamina. Okay, here's, like, a tutorial teaching point. This is one of the moments where it's like, you see that a horse maybe with a bad... Some people would say bad speed and stamina. 69, some people would say that's bad with a horse past its prime. And then, what, 57 for stamina? Yeah, I don't like 57, but on a horse with a 77 power rating, especially on a track like this, and a horse with a 95 heart rating that's going to fight till the very end. Oh, and not to mention a 91 response rating, so that's heart and response, whatever you want to call that together. That's a really, really active, conscious, you know, kind of aware horse, right? A horse that just has a love for the thrill, wants to respond, wants to go. Like I said, has the power to still do it. So, depending on the pace and conditions, yeah, we can finish better than 8th. 8th is disrespectful. That's why I scuffed. I'm like, what do you mean 8th? I lost the race literally at like, what, 2.7 furlongs, right as we pretty much come up the challenge, which we haven't done yet. Yeah, once we come up the challenge... Amora in the white silks here with Bold Voice. Yeah, I just hesitated. That hesitation lost me the race. You know what I mean? Those are the small moments I talk about. Here we go. I moved up, and then Amora's already got Bold Voice on the whip, and then I just started a little bit too late. Had I, you know what I mean? We lost out last corner leader by, what, half a length, maybe a neck? And Bold Voice, like I said, on the inside, just running with it. You see Angel Hearts. Looked like he was maybe going to be falling back. Tiring out, of course, but still fighting, pushing, and had that race going on, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's a great effort from Angel Hearts. That is the hearts. That is chasing hearts. That's why this pedigree is so good, man. Yeah, that's a really good performance. Like I said, was hoping for the win, would have had it, hesitated a bit, but 2nd place, a podium, in a race where the betting public said we were 8th best. Yeah, suck on that. Lockwood. Okay, I thought it was a handicap. No, several horses in this race carrying 134, so we're all fair. 2nd favorite, as we should be, behind General Pleasure. Fair enough. Like I said, I was looking at that 4-year-old filly earlier. Yeah, it should be cool. That's the great thing about Lockwood being a closer. I really don't have to worry happening up front. Just have to make sure I'm there when it matters at the end. I always find it ironic. He doesn't say it's a beautiful day for racing when it's a beautiful day for racing. He usually says it when it's a cloudy day, at least on my file. I don't know if you guys experience the same thing. And then it's like gray skies, and it's like, okay, it's, I mean, yeah, if you like gray skies and like rain and stuff, sure, that's beautiful. But like the average person thinks, blue skies, like, but I swear, like the coding is like actually wired backwards. It feels like that. I'm not even joking. Great start for Lockwood. And then this always happens. He gets out like a rocket just for me to have to slow him down every single time. You guys not notice that from my entire playthrough with this horse? He gets out like that every single time, usually above the rest of the field. And then it's just like, let's just take a little jog here, a little cruise. I really hope his generation produces closers, stronger closers. But I don't know if we have any. I don't know if we have a closer in our broodmare barn. We'll have to double check. I can't remember. This is a race I really want to win, so conserving his stamina is a little bit more important to me than staying with the field. Talk about it all the time, like, revolutions were not necessary for me to win races, and it just feels a little, like, arcadey in a way where it's like it kind of breaks the immersion for me, you know what I mean? Like, in a real horse race, are you getting revolutions in a way? Yeah, but, like, not in the way this game has. Like, you're not going 100,000 times on the whip, right? You're not... There are certain things that just aren't happening, right? I mean, I guess back in the day with no limits, that may have been the thing, unfortunately, but you guys get the point, right? All right. All right, let's see. I want to drift Lockwood in. 4 got absolutely smoked. Let's go. Lockwood's got a lot in the tank. We just have to outlast this 9. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's general pleasure, isn't it? She's going to go right past us. There's nothing I can do unless Lockwood's going to fight it out here. Come on, Lock. Nope. That's fair. That's all fair. That's the best we can do to general pleasure. That's the best we can do. She's too good, man. She's too good. Surely I could have got on the gas a little bit earlier there in that race to blow past her, but that's probably what the game will say. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to roll with that one. I genuinely believe we were going to struggle to win that race had I not gotten a revolution. So the fact that we didn't, it's like, it is what it is. And like I said, that's kind of the tricky thing with Lockwood. That's why I think I've only won 6 grade 1s with him, as good as he is. And it's because of that. He gets out so well, I have to pull him back every time. That's a little bit weird. Like, I would have preferred for that type of, starting ability to be on a horse that wants to run at the front. A horse that wants to run out the back, like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of, it's a weird way to play, so. Let's look at the first half classifications. Yay! Right? Party balloons going off. Falling Stars has the 129 for the long. That's our Colt. Phoenix Rising, 128 for the mile. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's look over here at 3-year-old Dirt. Big Friday, 126, as expected. Rapid Blade, she has a 132 for the mile. That's really sweet. Might be the highest in this class. I don't think people are giving Rapid Blade enough respect. Like, I know she's my project horse, but, like, seriously, like, I think she's now really at her prime. Like, she's probably performing the best in our racing barn at the moment consistently. You see that 132 for the mile, 127 for the mid, and only 92 for the long. I don't even know what that means, but sure. Rocky Hurricane here, 131 for the sprint. Yeah, that just happened out of nowhere, didn't it? That really happened out of nowhere. Eastern Knife, of course, 130 for the mid, so that's not cool. I mean, that's not bad, but that's cool. I don't know why I said it that way. Let's see. Lockwood 129, of course, for the mid-long here. So, yeah. I would like to see these start to hit the low 130s, mid 130s, right, consistently. Which shows you we still have work to do. But we'll get there. Still great progress so far. It's amazing. Like, you can just get B ratings on one race, and they're just like 98. It's like unbelievable. This game is so funny. All right, so yeah, Angel Hearts. They said 8th. Just because of his speed and his stamina. Like, that's one thing I really despise about the game. Like, that doesn't make sense. This guy's definitely still capable of finishing 2nd, let alone winning a race. And as you can see, he finished, like I said, 1st in the GWS. That was about 7 months ago. And then 5th in the Heaven Stakes. That was a little bit of a tough race in Dubai. Angel Hearts can still fight, so I'm gonna keep him there. Looking at his stats, though. Lifetime starts, of course, 18, 13 wins, 2 places, 9 grade 1s. So I'm still looking for that last grade 1. I don't know if he needs to run shorter. I don't think he has the speed to run shorter, so it's kind of a weird... It's a weird place he's in. But I'm going to run him in this 7 furlong Aquarius, because that's a bit shorter than a mile. Maybe that's what he needs. It's harder to find those races, but we'll take a chance. And then Lockwood. You're not Lockwood. Stablemates. Marksman, are you by Gentle House? No, Fairy Singer and Butterfly Effect, right? Okay. Oh, Abigail, you wanted something with Marksman. That's what it was. Was it Galaxy Star Marksman? I don't think that would have worked. I definitely think they had... I can't remember. Just let me know. Anyways. Yeah, Lockwood, as you can see here. 49 response rating. Yet he gets out like a rocket with me. All like it just, you know what I mean? It's always just these rocket, just boom, speed demon type of starts. Then you end up having to drag him back. And the last race was 12 furlongs on the turf. That's well within his range and his preference. I just feel like he performs better on the dirt. We won the February, expected to finish 5th, and we finished 1st. And then we also won the Yokohama. I feel like he's stronger on the dirt, which is weird. And I don't know what, like, I don't know why. Looking at this, I can't understand why he would be better on the dirt. Can anybody explain that to me? As a closer, with these type of stats, there might be something I'm just missing in more deeper horse racing, you know, type of advanced optics or physics or whatever you want to say. Like, why would a horse like this potentially be better on the dirt? Because I swear he performs better on the dirt. Is it the power rating? And the power rating's only a 57. That's not good for most turf races in this game. I could have just answered my own question, huh? But still, I would like an answer for anybody that could give me a little bit more insight, especially if you have, you know, if it's real world experience. So, yeah, I want to try him on the dirt again since I'm going on this dirt ramble. We're going to try him in the Osaka Mile at a mile and see what he does. All right, who's racing today? No one. Who's racing the Tokyo Derby? No one I want to ride. Oh, I forgot. First timers, yeah! We have 5 here. 3 fillies and 2 colts. Astrophysicist has arrived. Our 2-year-old filly. By he stargazing out of free fear. Ooh, she should be fun. She should be fun. She should be fun. Western Tiger and Lee's Gold in this pedigree as well. So, like I said, she should be powerful. She should be fast. Margarita Island. 2-year-old filly by formal opera out of Tigress of Stone. I think she will be the full or half sister to Eastside Band. Okay, like that's just how it goes. You see the pedigree. Margarita Island. She looks like Eastside Band, doesn't she? Like, obviously they're related. Can't wait. I swear she literally has like the same little right ankle. Like, they literally might be like half twins or like actual twins. That's so like awesome. Monarch, the King, 2-year-old colt, Joker's card, and Butterfly Effect. I'm negotiating for all these. I really didn't mean to do that in that moment, but sure, why not? Here we go. Because we're going to do tack as well. That's what this episode is about. And also you guys giving me any comments, Discord messages about any of your horses that you see. If you want anything specific. In fact, somebody did actually, you know what? You guys did leave comments recently. Let me see if I can check these. But yes, you see this pedigree: Western Tiger, Diamond Planet, Chasing Hearts, Arctic Crop, Irish Fleet. Yeah, I'm excited for Monarch. I think this dude's gonna be a real blast. Butterfly Effect is always a go. Joker's card's gonna be a nice add. So yeah. Let's short just by okay. So yeah, we're not even gonna do the rest of that yet. Rosette Eureka, 2-year-old filly. She's beautiful. Look at her. By just a house out of Cleopatra. I I swear I did two by Cleopatra, but I feel like this could be. I mean, look at this pedigree: Flying Cowboy, Awesome Autumn, Western Tiger, Swath, like pretty solid. So I'm confident as long as we're not gonna lose her. So she'll be an awesome broodmare. That's why I think I may have only did one with Cleopatra. I'm like, this pedigree is so solid and it's really specific. I don't want to mess that up. She cost 106k. She's higher than quite a few of them. Yeah, she was like the second highest, if not the highest. Speed Demon. Oh, this one's gonna be hit or miss. 2-year-old Colt. Golden Boy and My Master. I think the only one I did for My Master because I just could not figure it out with her. And then Golden Boy was still around, and like, this horse is totally hit or miss. I'm so nervous. Like, you have that minus ability on My Master. Then you have Honest Pegasus, Leaves Gold, and Beat Western Tiger. So you have some consistency in there, but My Master that is the literal yellow potential red flag in this whole operation. So it doesn't matter. I'm excited. Excited and anxious. Gosh, I have no idea. Astrophysicist, let's go, my gal. Sheba, hello. Cool. In fact, we'll save tack for the next episode because some of you haven't had the chance to actually see these horses on screen in a while, so I want to give you an episode in some time. I think that's way more fair than me trying to rush it into it now and then just, no, that's not the responsible thing to do. Margarita, welcome to the racing stables. And just that quickly, we just added 5 more horses to my lovely list of like 25 plus horses. You see what I mean? Like, if we do breeding every year, guys, like, I will never make progress. And this game I will literally stop playing this game. That's not like a threat. That's just a real that's just a real confession. I would stop. I can't race with like all these horses consistently. It's just, I love them all, but it's like, I really want to focus. So smaller, more niched, specific themed lines we can all rally behind, right? It won't just be one thing or whatever. It'll be maybe a group, right? Maybe we'll have leaders of these groups, treat them like, I don't know, whatever you want to say, right? But that's how we could do it, right? I think that'd be a better way to focus on not necessarily just each but you know, these groups of individual families and themes of horses. We'll have to do some sort of team assortion or draft. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? So excited though. 2-year-old Colt Monarch. Again by Joker's card out of Butterfly Effect. Rosette Eureka by Gentle House out of Cleopatra. 2-year-old filly. Actually, let's look at these horses in the tack menu. So there's Rosette Eureka. Welcome. Let's go back up to Monarch. Nice high leg on the back right. Cool. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, who else do we have? Speed Demon. Gosh. It's gonna be hit or miss, I swear. It's gonna be hit or miss. Like, I can't tell if My Master and her negative abilities are in you or not. And obviously I won't know until we race. And then Golden Boy is also hit or miss as a sire, so he's no guarantee of any success either. So this horse is the biggest anomaly I think we've ever had in this playthrough. He might be a literal speed demon and break records I've never broken in this game, or he may just completely flop out. And I might lose him in like 3 races, so prepare yourself. Astrophysicist, 2-year-old filly. Yeah, I know she's gonna be a rock star. I have no doubts. He's stargazing and free fear. She's it's in the parent's name. She's bound for no fear, reaching to the stars, right? And last but not least, Margarita Island. Okay, I need to check. Are you full or half to East Side Band? I think Diamond Planet Tigers of Stone. Formal Opera and half sisters here. Margarita Island and East Side Band. All right, let's look at Margarita Island here. There she is. I really okay, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and just make this like a little friendly. Like, do you think she'll be as good, worse, or better than East Side Band? Let me know in the comment section below. It's so tough. I want to say Formal Opera's abilities are going to give her such an advantage, even over Diamond Plan. But Diamond Plan is so solid. If she's going to inherit the best of Formal Opera, I feel like she could be like, I don't know. Eastside Band's only lost one race, so it's like, what's the difference? She doesn't lose at all. And then she's winning races by bigger margins. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's possible with Formal Opera. I feel like it's going to be so close. I really do. Let's look at Eastside Band in more detail. Eastside Band has something, but the bandages cover it up. So, no, she doesn't. It's just the marking. I was always thinking she had something else on one of her legs, but she did not. So, Margarita Island again. Yeah, half sisters, but definitely some differences. I love it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough, but I think it's going to be a rock. She's going to be a rock star. Astrophysicist will be a rock star. Rosette Eureka, I think, will be a rock star. Monarch will be a king star. Is that even a thing? No. Just a king. A rock star? Sure, it's the same thing. Speed Demon, we just don't know. But yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it. So you guys let me know attack and anything for these horses, any ideas, suggestions. I'd be looking forward to those type of thoughts coming through here to kind of get us really kicking into the summer campaign. It's July 1st when we'll come back. So it may be probably a couple of weeks, I should say, because I'm editing a lot of videos, getting some shorts out to you guys just to kind of update you. I figure when there's been some time of uploads, I like to post the shorts again, not just to post them, but just as a means of updating you on what recent races and things we've had. That way, sometimes if you miss something in an episode, you can get kind of a refresher in the YouTube short, and then after that, right, the regular episodes kind of resume. So hopefully that makes sense. Appreciate you guys for letting me support all the time. Cannot say that enough. It's been rough here lately, but you know, we continue to try to fight through and just get through it. Ouch. No, I'm fine. But yeah, much love to you guys. Until next time. HRG sign out. We are for today. We'll see you later. Goodbye.